Hi, you're here with the Derp Guru, and today we're going to start a new series of Sky Factory. This is a new game on my channel. It's like pimped up skyblock is probably the best way of describing it. I haven't quite worked out how to describe it, so I'm going to go with that. It's pimped up skyblock. Yeah, so we're going to create a new world. We're going to call it Derpy YT for YouTube. I'm going to hit create new world, and this is it. This is how you spawn. You're on the top of a tree, and this is what's in your inventory. You've got an open blocks book, a Minecraft book, and a Tinker's Construct book, and a torch, and that's it. So the idea is that we need to, yeah, hit some wood, hopefully catch a sapling, and start again with our sapling. So if all goes well here, I might catch a sapling. I do hope that everything does go well. What I'm actually going to do at the moment is I'm going to make a crook with my sticks there, and a crook should help me get leaves. Now whether it does or not, I'm not sure. I think it does. Well, I know it does because all the other players that I've heard playing this and seen playing this have all said so. So there we go, we've got our one sapling. So already the pressure is a little bit off, because I know that the game can go on post cutting down this tree. Oh, I've even got a silkworm, so that's really good too. I need to be careful there, really, don't I? Oh, that was a bit silly. Okay. We're gonna cut this down and try and get the rest. So yeah, that was a brilliant start, really. Assuming I don't fall off here, then it's not been a too bad start. I've got some saplings, I've got a silkworm, and thus far I'm not dead. I have got my finger on the shift key and my experience of live streaming this afternoon, having had to do 5 starts, is that my finger begins to ache very soon during this game, just because, as you can imagine, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm holding down very tightly. I thought I was going to fall then. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Child in room. I've forgotten what I'm doing now. I'm going to make some planks. No, I'm not. Out of my planks, I'm going to make some slabs. And I'm going to hold down my shift key and hopefully not die. Because if I die now, actually, if I die now, if I was to quickly plant that, then if I did die now, at least I have a tree. Which would freak me out. Can you imagine respawning and... oh my gosh. I am not very good at this part, this beginning part. I need to move my keyboard over a little bit. Oh, my finger just aches. I am not very good at it at all. So I am slightly concerned about putting the torch in and planting the tree so early, just because on the off chance that I got, well, I suppose it would be lucky for my tree to grow quickly, but it could be unlucky if it then sent me flying off the edge of the skyblock. That could be very unlucky indeed, which has happened. I have fallen several times in my startup games earlier today that I streamed. So I do not want to do that again. It is not fun to have to restart. So this is it. This is the boring bit. We just watch a tree grow. So I'm just going to open that, and that way I can move my mouse. So yeah, this is the boring bit. This is the bit where we just watch the tree grow. So I might stop my recording there and talk to you in a minute when it's grown. Okay, and we're back, and voila, we have a tree. That took ages. I honestly have been sitting there watching the tree grow for ages. Well, actually I haven't. I've been Skyping with Minecraft Mama and checking Twitter, and yeah, it's a nice way to pass the time, I must say, is having a chat with a friend across the ocean. Very nice way to pass the time indeed. So here we are. We've got, this is our second tree, isn't it? What I'm going to do this time is use some of my wood to make a chest, so that if I die I can put all my important things away for safekeeping. So what that sentence should have said was, so if I die I don't take all of my stuff with me. That's kind of what I should have been saying there with that sentence. I don't really like the fact though that I'm doing this so early on in the game, because I don't really want to put it anywhere here. So here was I thinking that, you know, that tree was going to knock me off the edge before. Yeah, no chance. It took so long to grow. So here we've got our little silkworm, and our little silkworm will come into his own very shortly when I show you something to do with him. Oh gosh, I forgot about the saplings. Having a little chat about silkworms. Silkworms can be eaten as well if you get enough of them. They're a good source of protein, which I might add. As yet I've not had enough of them, but when I show you how to use the silkworm soon in order to make string, then maybe, oh gosh, that was one that went off the edge. Maybe then I'll have enough. Should I be jumping? Probably not. Okay, so we're going to put the crook in there, because I'm a little bit concerned that, did I actually get a sapling? Yeah, okay, I have got one. That is good news. So there's two things that I'm going to do now. I'm going to make some planks, and then I'm going to make a water bucket, or a barrel actually. And the reason why I'm going to make a barrel is because if it rains at some point, then I'm going to want to use the barrel to collect water. Just going to see if I can get that. Yep, okay, brilliant. And then I'm going to use the rest of the wood. I might actually make 4 sticks so that, and I might make another crook, just because again I would hate to fall off the edge and the one I'm using disintegrate and not have the tools to make more, because I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for another tree to grow. So we'll make some more planks. I'll put that other bit of wood in there just on the off chance that something terrible happens, and see if we can flesh out this platform just a little bit, making sure my hand is on the shift key, because I don't want to fall. Oh my gosh, I hate this. My stomach is in my mouth. You know, growing up I didn't have any kind of fear of heights and was not risk adverse at all. You know, tried all kinds of things, did all kinds of things, like, you know, I water skied and I rode go-karts and I rode horses and climbed and rock climbed and fished and, oh my gosh, so many, you know, you name it. About the only thing I didn't do was go skiing, and that was because it was just never something that my family was ever going to do. But really, like, as far as my childhood goes, I had a pretty rich, and when I say rich, I mean experience rich, not money, not money rich. I mean experience rich childhood. My parents did a great job at kind of getting us out there and getting us to do and try new things. So, you know, I always felt that I had an experience rich childhood. But now as an adult, I am such a scaredy cat. Like, you know, I only have to walk close to that edge and my stomach is in my mouth. I only have to think about hurting myself and it's like I've got pins and needles all over my body. Like, it's just crazy how age can change your perception of fear. And I suppose that's why so many people kind of get to, you know, middle-aged. I hate using that word. And, you know, they take on all these new things, and they take on these new hobbies to try and overcome some of those feelings. But maybe not everybody's like me too, and, you know, maybe everybody else doesn't feel like that. But I know as I have gotten older, it's almost like I'm so much more aware of risks and so much more aware of danger that, like my whole body just kind of reacts. I was saying to the stream this morning that, this afternoon, that, you know, I feel all of those emotions. Like, you know, when I'm close to the edge, my heart is racing, my fingers are sweating as I'm holding down the shift key. You know, I'm having such physical reactions to what's going on in the game. It's just crazy. So anyway, this is another tree time, so I might say goodbye for this episode, and yeah, I'll see you soon with another one, I think.